turn.
Hey everyone, what is up? Long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be back with you all for a new video. This video is very exciting. If you check out my Patreon, you would see that I have been cooking a lot more. I actually fell into a habit over the last few years of not really cooking much and eating out a lot. Here, I'll set you down so we can really chat and catch up. If I sit here, can you see me? No, you cannot. So I'll just kneel. Anyway, so I have been eating out quite a bit, developing a habit of doing that. It's really, you know, I've noticed a change in my body. I've gained 20 pounds over the last year. I don't mind it. I'm not like hating on it. I think it's, you know, it suits me well, but it is like a little bit daunting. So I'm 5'3", I weigh about 150 pounds right now. So that's a bit much. I do have a lot of muscle and stuff. So muscle weighs more than fat, but still I would like to get more in shape. So I have been documenting my journey a little bit, like I said, on Patreon, but I thought I'd bring it over here. I just got this really cool cookbook, and yeah, I've been using this cookbook and being excited to cook from home once again and being excited to make my own meals. The cookbook is a Korean cookbook. It's a vegan Korean cookbook. I'll show you the cover when we get into the kitchen. And I love Japanese, Korean, Indian, like I love Thai, I love Asian food in general, so I want to be able to cook it more. I think that would help me. A bunch of the food I usually get is Asian cuisine. So all right, we got a leaf blower going. Let me close the window. Hopefully that's a little better. But yeah, so I want to get better at cooking things that I like, and I've made a few recipes again on my Patreon, so if you're interested in seeing me cook and stuff, check that out. And I also vlogged Valentine's Day if you're interested in seeing what I did for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I am interested in sharing some new recipes with you all, so that's what this video is. I'm attempting to cook more, be more healthy, get into shape, so I'm gonna start a fitness journey, so to speak, on here and continuing on my Patreon. So yeah, let's cook breakfast. It's about 11:30 or so, so it's time to eat breakfast. I have a few recipes I want to try out, so we'll see. Hopefully it's not a fail. So this is the cookbook that I'll be working with today. It's called Korean Vegan by, I guess, Joanna Lee Molinaro. I'm terrible at saying names. Yeah, it's really good. It has like a bunch of stuff. I really like that it has difficulty. This is kimchi rolls, like sushi. Yum. So what we'll be making today is, where is it? We're going to be making mung bean pancakes today. And it's level easy. I do wish they showed you like, or they told you how long each recipe takes, but that's okay. It looks like this, so that's what we're having for breakfast. And then we're gonna have with that some battered squash. Looks like this. Yeah, and it says the difficulty is easy on the squash too. So we're just going for some easy breakfast, brunch foods. And then dinner, we're going to be getting into some real good stuff. So yeah, let's cook some breakfast. So I'm going to start off making the battered squash, and these are the ingredients that we will be needing. And I do tend to like quadruple the recipe or triple it just because I know I live in a house full of people that love to eat. So we are going to cut the zucchini and make the batter.
I'm wondering if you're busy. Oh, you're at a nursing home?
So we had to lay out the zucchini slices and put a sprinkle of salt on all of them on paper towels. And we actually have to lay them like that for 15 minutes. And then we are going to flip them over, put more salt on them for 15 more minutes. So they have to sit there for 30 minutes, which is a long time. I did not anticipate it taking that long. And this is just to dry out the zucchini so that when we fry them, they will be actually fried and not like slimy, so the batter just falls right off. So we're gonna wait for that. And in the meantime, I did make the vegan buttermilk, which was just oat milk and apple cider vinegar. And then I made the dough or the mixture to fry the batter, and it's turmeric, black pepper, salt, and potato starch. So very simple. Maybe I'll add some more seasonings, just a little bit cayenne pepper, so it gives it a spice, a little kick. But I have some time to think because I have 30 minutes. But anywho, let's move on to the mung bean pancakes. So we actually had our mung beans soaking here, I think pretty much overnight, or at least not overnight, but over 4 hours for sure. And you're supposed to do it for at least 4 hours. So we have the mung beans soaking. What else do we do? Okay. Now I'm working on marinating vegetables for the mung bean pancakes. So I have it called for like 8 to 10 scallions, and we're just gonna use a whole bunch of green onion instead. And I've opened about 6 or 7 cloves of garlic, and then we have some shiitake mushrooms I just washed, and I'm gonna cut the mushrooms. Recipe book said to thinly cut the mushroom caps and slices and remove the stems. I am going to use the stems because it's still good. So yeah, let's do it. And I've just been really enjoying cooking more at home. It's really like therapeutic. You get to make something pretty maybe and learn new things. So it's really nice. And we all have to eat. So it just feels like I'm actually, not being lazy, being active. It's a little healthier. So I'm excited about this. And while you're chopping, you wanna take a large pot and get it boiling on the stove. I think I hear it boiling. And we're gonna blanch some mung bean sprouts. It's tongue twisted for some reason for me. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna do that, so let's do it. So we have our mung bean sprouts in some water. I'm just gonna turn down the heat and let these mung beans steam. Okay, so now I have my bowl with my mung bean sprouts, and we're going to combine some ingredients in with the mung bean sprouts to create marinated vegetables. The first thing that we're adding is kimchi. It says to add in, I'm going to add in around 2 cups, maybe 2.5 cups. I like to add at least, 1 or 1.5, maybe 2 extra servings to my recipe so it lasts longer. So we're going to strain 1.5 cups of the kimchi. It doesn't want the liquid in there, only a little bit of the liquid, so we're going to do that. I feel kind of sad getting rid of some delicious kimchi juice, but we're going to follow the recipe, whatever it says. We are blindly following. Okay, I'm adding 1.5 strained bits of kimchi, and then it says hold the liquid for now from the kimchi. And then we're adding our green onion. I have a ton. Add our green onion in there. Garlic, cut it really thinly chopped, it said. We're adding the garlic in there. Looks delicious. I'll eat it. And then we're gonna add our thinly chopped mushrooms in there. And we're gonna add soy sauce, sesame oil, And then we're gonna let this marinate for at least 30 minutes. So this is the mixture all mixed in. It looks so delicious, honestly. Yum. And I'm gonna let this sit for 30 minutes. And now it is time to batter and fry the zucchini. Okay, a moment of truth, folks. It's been like a good 2 hours since I started cooking. Things definitely would have progressed along a lot more if I had prepped efficiently for both of these recipes, primarily allowing the zucchini to rest for 30 minutes and allowing the mung bean pancake vegetables to marinate for 30 minutes. So, but this is what the finished product is. I'll start off with just the zucchini. We have fried zucchini here. Looks really good, tastes really good. Inside, the zucchini is really like soft. On the outside, it's like hard, so it's like a good texture mix. Then I have some spicy soy sauce dressing that the recipe book had. It's just soy sauce, mirin, rice vinegar, rice syrup, brown rice syrup, which I never tried, but it's really good. It looks like caramel, but it doesn't taste as sweet. So it's really good. I put like jalapenos, shishito pepper, I think, or another type of pepper, serrano maybe, garlic, red onion, green onion. Yeah, and I made a lot, so the idea is that I'll be using it throughout the week or whenever, and it takes like 15 minutes to make this soy sauce, so really good. And I also put onion powder, garlic powder, and chili flakes in there. So I'm having that to dip with both these things actually, but I didn't have room. And here we just have our mung bean pancakes. It looks a little funny. You can see like the vegetables in there and stuff. It's really good. Let's try. Actually, I don't know if it's really good. It looks really good. Yeah. Wow. That's flavor. Okay, I'm gonna try it. That's really good. Wow. Really flavorful. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really good. And you know, there's no carbs in these pancakes. They're carb free. It's just vegetables and mung beans. I really like it. Not the healthiest, just because we fried. I'm eating 2 fried things. So I know I said I'm intending to be healthier and lose weight. Well, the air fryer just doesn't fry as well when you're not working with a little bit of oil. So yes, I would have used a little less oil. I definitely could have used this. My mom actually fried the mung beans for me, or the mung bean pancakes for me, because I'm just feeling quite tired, and from cooking it's quite tiring from prepping and then frying and waiting, standing like for 2 hours, 2.5 hours straight. So thanks. Shout out to my mom for frying up these pancakes. Just gonna get my drink. Woo. And I'm just drinking this Olipop soda. Like, it's like probiotic soda. It's supposed to be like healthy soda. That's a big part of my problem. Here, I'll scoot you back. That's that's definitely a big part of my problem with gaining weight, is that I drink a lot of sweet drinks. But this is the middle of the zucchini. It's really soft. You can see that. So it has a lot of moisture. My mom says she would like it to be like more fried, but I like on the inside that it's soft, so be warned, like it's like butter inside. I think it's so good. So I would rate this fried zucchini 8 out of 10, simple. Mung bean, I would say rate this 9 out of 10 or 8.5. Both are really good. It's just that sometimes the fried can get a little old, the taste of fried. I like fresh and stuff like that. So I'm excited for the next meal. It's gonna be a lot harder, so wish me luck, and hopefully it's gonna be really, really delicious as well. I'm just gonna lay down and rest and eat my food, because later I'm having some social activities, social events to go to. So yeah, happy Saturday. It's a full one. I actually didn't go to sleep until like 4 a.m. to work on a photo shoot. So check out my Instagram if you're interested in seeing the full moon photo shoot I did for the Virgo full moon that was last night. So beautiful to be with the moon and stuff, but definitely feeling tired, so I'm gonna nap, do yoga, and get ready. So I'll check in with you later. Hey everyone, so it's a new day. It's February 26th, Monday. Yesterday I just had the leftover food that I made for the most part for the entire day. Leftover soup, leftover rice, and I also got some takeout as well. I went out to the club. Wait, yeah, that was on Saturday. So I actually got some takeout on Saturday. I had on Sunday. I ate other leftovers on Sunday. So now it's Monday. It's around 2. I am pretty hungry. So I'm going to make a rather, I hope, quick, easy, simple meal from my new cookbook. And I thought I'd show you what I make. Hopefully it's as delicious as the other recipes. Dressed kale. Looks like this. It looks pretty simple, not a lot of ingredients. It says it is level easy as well. So I'm gonna have some kale, and I'm gonna have some, what is it? And I'm gonna have some braised potatoes with it. How you say it? Gamjajurim? I don't know. These are the ingredients you'll need. Hopefully, I don't have to do too much. Yeah, I don't think any prep is needed. This is what the potatoes look like. Looks so delicious. So, mama's hungry. Let's get cooking. Potatoes. So while the potatoes are soaking for 15 minutes, these are the rest of the ingredients of the recipe. I'm going to chop up these things and start the next step. So the ingredients are chopped. I will mince the garlic into the pan later. And let's turn on the light. Okay, so the veggies look really cozy in there together. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of brown rice syrup, and 3 tablespoons of soy sauce or tamari sauce. I'm using 28% less sodium tamari. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of the snow chicken broth. Update, so I turned the potatoes off. They're looking quite delicious, but I don't want them to get too soft. I turned them off and I'm just gonna cover them and allow them to continue to cook and cool down at the same time. And I cut my kale up, and now we're going to boil the kale for like literally 2 minutes. So I'm waiting, whoa, steamy. I'm waiting for this water to boil. Throw the kale in there. We have a hella ton. That's not what people say, a fuck ton. We have a whole lot of kale here. It's like a huge bowl. It's huge. So it'll probably take some time for it to boil in the way we want it to. So I'll probably boil for like 5 minutes. And then we make a marinade, dress the kale. Bada bing, bada boom, we're done. And then it'll be time to eat. So I'm super hungry. The kale recipe calls for something called doenjang. I don't know if I could say it. Which is basically fermented soybean paste. And so we don't have that, but I do have brown rice miso paste, and that's basically the same thing. So yeah, we're gonna put that instead of doenjang into the dressed kale. Should be delicious. I'm very excited. I'll show you when we're all done. Okay, it's been going, steamed for a bit, so I'm just going to give it a stir and strain it. So we have our ice baths going. We have 3 containers of kale filled with ice, so to stop the cooking process. And I'm just gonna let this chill here for a few minutes. So this is all the kale we have, about like half a bowl's worth. Looks good. I've added miso paste, sesame oil, black pepper. I just did a bit of sprinkling of this Korean chili flakes that that we got from bulk at our local store. And now I'm adding some white sesame seeds that we also got on bulk, and my dog is very hyperactive right now. So this is the finished meal. Got a huge helping of kale and potatoes. I have no idea why it took so freaking long to cook this rather simple meal. It took like 3 hours. I did have to prep and cook it and stuff, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it needed to take that long, but nonetheless, here we are. It is like 5 o'clock now, so I started at 2 o'clock. It literally took 3 hours to cook this. My mom said it was very well flavored, subtle, very good. And the kale is really good.
But the chewiness of the kale, you're fine.
Yeah. The kale has a lot of texture. Very, very yummy. My cat looks so cute right now. She's upside down. Look at her little face. Hi. Hi, Edie. Edie. You look so cute. I love you. So because the tofu has to freeze, thaw, and do that twice for 15 minutes or so, I'm going to be making 2 other things that are really, really easy and simple to make. And the first thing is a Korean pear slaw, which sounds really good. I never have ever liked coleslaw, so hopefully this will be a good experience. Hopefully this will be good, so I can say I like slaw of some sort, and I can actually make it myself now. So we actually don't have a Korean pear. I actually my partner had some groceries delivered for me to do this because I didn't have a lot of the ingredients. So, and the grocery DoorDash person didn't give me an Asian pear, they gave me a regular pear. So that's okay. And I just julienned this pear, and so as you can see, the pieces are really thinly, finely slice, very finely. That's called julienne, and I used this tool. I just thought it was interesting because I never have really done this before. So this is a very something new I can add. I know how to do. I'm learning. Wow, great. Love that for me. Because salads can be kind of boring. So it's nice to have all the texture, all the flavors in different ways. It can really spice and change things up. And now I thought I'd show you, I learned from a YouTube video 5 minutes ago on how to julienne a head of cabbage, because that's what the sauce is coming from. And this is the finished julienning. There you go. Can you see? I'm starting to show you how to do that. So I cut the head of cabbage in half, and then I cut the half and a quarter. I already cut the other quarter, so I'm gonna start fresh with this one. And we cut a diagonal piece in the front to cut the core out of the cabbage. You start cutting from the tip of the cabbage here, and yeah, just start cutting, working through the cabbage, the lady says. So cut all the way through, press down. And it really cuts the slaw very, very finely. You can see when you do it like this, it's just really satisfying. And I'm like, wow, I'm doing something new. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest of this cabbage. The next thing I have to cut up is half a bulb fennel, but I don't think the store had bulb fennel, so we got a celery root instead. So it looks like this. It still looks quite bulbous, if you ask me. It looks like a potato on the screen fighter, but it really is like a legit bulb, a root. Alrighty, excuse me. Woo, so we have the ingredients all ready for the salad. Now I'm gonna make a second entree for tonight's dinner, side dish, and it is kimchi gukso, which is kimchi noodles. Looks like this, very delicious. It's very simple, so all you have to do is heat up some olive oil in a pan, take some garlic, kimchi, saute that, add some, it's called, again, gochujang, which we don't have, so we're gonna use the, oh, just kidding, we have this gochujang from a local, like, health food grocery store, which is pretty cool. It's vegan. What is in this? These are the ingredients if you want to pause it, make it at home, and then have that going for 15 minutes, make the sauce, and then add noodles. So it's really simple. I'll show you as I go, but yeah, I have the garlic going, and I'm gonna add the kimchi. Added a lot of kimchi. I'm excited to make a lot of this. I'm very hungry. So the sauce for the noodles is going. Sauteed for 2 minutes. Now I'm gonna add in the gochujang, like maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of that, and maybe a cup or so of no chicken broth. And we took out the tofu from the freezer. It's supposed to be completely frozen, then you thaw it, and then you freeze it completely again, and you thaw it again. So it's it's thawing right now. And this process is to help get rid of the excess moisture from the tofu so that it can be like more meaty and more of a realistic chicken texture, I think. And absorb the flavor, I'm sure. So that's the longest process we have here. We have some easy noodles, easy salad, and a really long process for chicken wings. But if I could get a great chicken wing recipe, I'd be so pleased with myself, because hello, who doesn't, what vegan that's had chicken wings would say, I never want to taste that again? Like, I think we all would. At least I would love to do that. But It's just so, I actually think I had a dream that I had chicken. But anyway, these are the wings. Again, they look so good. They're spicy garlic wings and spicy and crunchy, called ganponji. I don't know how to say it. I don't even know. But yeah, so you have, it's the difficulty is practice makes perfect. So it's pretty difficult to make this. So wish me luck. There's literally 3 pages. Longest recipe we're doing up to date. But if I can get this recipe, if we can get this recipe, I think that we are doing really well with this cookbook because everything else we've made has slapped. I think we are doing pretty good. I really like this cookbook. I'm really pleased with it. So hopefully we can keep this streak going. The most nervy part for me is the wings. Okay. So now I'm putting all the ingredients together for the salad. Put the cabbage, the red onion, the root. Do we put the pear? Yeah, we just combine all the ingredients basically. Someday somebody. And then we gotta toast that obviously without making too much of a mess. It looks good. This is the salad. It looks, it looks good. Looks kind of plain. So I'm gonna make a dressing. So I'm making the salad dressing, and the first thing we do is add around 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, the juice of a whole lemon. Next, I'm gonna add in around 2 teaspoons of brown rice syrup. Next, we're going to add some brown rice miso. We're actually replacing this with, replacing doenjang with this. Some salt and some black pepper. Now you just whisk together all the ingredients for the salad dressing. I did add a little bit more water, but I don't want it to get too soggy, so be sparing. Now, the magic happens. Let's pour it onto the salad. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. Yum. Now I'm gonna put the, all right, okay. Now I'm going to put the walnuts onto the salad. It looks so good. Yeah, I think that's enough walnuts. I probably cut up too much, so I'm just gonna save that bit. And yeah, now I'm gonna mix it up and it's ready to serve.
Up a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope the pear isn't too like
Soft.
I was gonna say unripe because it was kind of hard, wasn't it?
No, it was great.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, it looks so good. I'm definitely not trying to wait. I mean, look at this. It looks like freaking, we love this restaurant called Burma Love, and they have the best salads, and it looks like something like this. So here we go. Let's see. I know my face was like, because I was really like, oh, raw cabbage. Looks like lettuce, that's why. It's good though. Moment of truth. It's a really good salad. Easy way to get some freshness into your meal.
The book was saying a lot of Korean food doesn't have much vegetable. It was like it'll just like use leaves to like wrap meat or whatever.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, what do you think? What would you rate this out of 10? I would say like a 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8.
I really like it. It's really yummy. It looks really pretty. I don't know if the camera is really doing it justice, but just looks like a good slaw. A good healthy slaw, man. I made my bowl of the seaweed kimchi sauce and rice noodles, and now I'm adding some spicy soy sauce I made earlier. Just a little bit. Oops. That's gonna be a good amount. Don't want it to be too salty. And now I'm going to add some of these yuzu flakes. Oop, that's a bit much. Tilt you down. All right, got my bowl of noodles here. And moment of truth, let's try it. I added some green onions on top, and I saw my mom try some. I always like to give her some of the food before, you know, I eat or my partner eats. Well, my partner can eat whenever he wants, but I always serve my mom before myself just because I want to see what she thinks of it to make it better or whatever before. Because I typically don't try my food before or like while I'm cooking it. I like to be surprised. And she really likes all the recipes I made out of this. She's like, oh my God, this could be in a restaurant. No more need to cook it, like order out. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. So let's try. I'm talking so fast. I'm so hungry. Really good. It's surprisingly extremely salty. I didn't put any salt or soy sauce in there, but all the ingredients I used, like the broth and like the bouillon cube, sorry my light's flickering, had salt in it. So I can see how it's a bit on the salty side. So I definitely would ease back on the bouillon cube and stuff like that, but it's really good. I'm very happy with this. Broth is really good too. Yes, I'm going to continue to enjoy this and maybe watch some, Abbott University Elementary is really funny. I don't know what I'll watch. Let's be real, probably just watch some YouTube videos. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this and check in about the wings later. And I just want to say also, yeah, both these recipes are really simple to make, and I definitely will be making them in the future. Oh. Buenos dias, everyone. It is a very exciting new day because we get to actually fry the chicken wings today. I definitely had those 2 entrees for dinner and then called it a night. And my partner, good old Julian over there, was, hey Nova. She's a chicken too, coming out her mouth, kinda. No. Hi. Yes, and very underdone. But anyway, my partner unfroze, let the tofu thaw out, mix the jackfruit with the tofu. We did add poultry seasoning, which is completely vegan, but just gives like a chicken flavor. I don't think it has any salt in it though. It might. But we put like poultry seasoning into that mixture, and you mix with cornstarch. And what was the liquid?
It was just oat milk.
Oh, and just like a plant-based.
It was potato starch first, and then we used cornstarch because Everly.
Right. So you just dip the like meat mixture, tofu, jackfruit meat mixture into the oat milk and cornstarch to solidify it and mold it into like a chicken drumstick shape. And then you take a burdock root, which you split into quarters.
It said like 2-inch pieces.
Okay.
If it was really thick, I cut it in half.
All right, so you cut the burdock root into 2-inch thick pieces, or however you think a bone should be. And then you stick it through, and then we froze it again. I don't know. You can see how much involved I was in this.
And then it just goes in the fridge for an hour.
Okay, and then you put it in the fridge for hours so all can solidify, and now we're frying it. And the frying is the part I'm taking over. Then we glaze it, then we should enjoy a good lunch. So right now it's about noon. I just took a bath and we just grounded in our backyard, in the garden, in the sunlight. It just felt so good. I'm so happy spring's coming back. Yeah, and let's have some good food. So these are the finished chicken wings for now. And just noting here for everyone who's a perfectionist like me, the recipe did say that practice makes perfect. So bear that in mind. If we don't do it perfect this time, we will try again. We don't give up.
I told you my dad cheated your son instead of the marriage mom. So it's like, I got that on my mind of like, damn, I'm gonna cheat. I think that's
The wings are looking really good, smelling really good, so I hope they taste really good. The frying process is, I hope, going really well. On the outside, everything looks golden and nice and fried and delicious. We got the last 3 going here. So it is time to make the glaze. And the glaze actually has a lot of ingredients. So you need a leek, ginger, onion, black pepper, red bell pepper, green onion, carrot, garlic, chili flakes, broth, rice vinegar, soy sauce, tamari, brown rice vinegar, cornstarch or potato starch, the gochujang, and olive oil. So, and then I think you're gonna cook down the vegetables and then add those things on top. That's my guess. So you do need to cook for the glaze, so it's not just like a glaze you just make sauce and drizzle on top. It is like a cooking thing, which I'm not mad about. We've come this far, so I want to see myself through to this. This is what we're going for.
Oh, what was he?
Okay. Looks very colorful and very delicious. This looks so bomb. Just added a cup of dried chilies to the mixture. Oh my god, it looks so good. It's gonna be the best sauce ever. Yum. Ooh, that's looking mighty fine, honey. Love it. Wow. I could just put this on some rice and call it a day. Looks so good. It smells even better. Woo! Alrighty. The wings are done and the sauce is done. So now we're gonna dress the wings with the sauce and eat. I'm excited. Let's do it. It looks so good. So these are the wings. That's the sauce. Oh yeah, baby. OMG. Oh my god, I'm excited. All right, so this is the finished product. Looks so good, if you ask me. The chicken looks really good. My mom said it was so good. We got the noodles, the kimchi seaweed noodles, and the pear slaw. Yeah, so yummy. The salad is so good. The noodles are so good. I'm waiting for the main event.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I hope so. Let's try. Cheers. This looks so good.
Solid.
Ooh, solid. I think that the burdock root, we could use something stronger than the burdock root. When you fry it, it starts to get all flimsy, doesn't hold up, but cheers. Looks really good.
Wow.
Wow.
Can I help you?
I'd say we did it. Boom. Wow. What do you think?
That's damn good.
Damn good. Definitely try some different flavors for sure. Like buffalo. Worth all the work. I mean, I've never had such a good I don't think I've had this good of a vegan drumstick. The sauce is just good alone. That was delicious. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope we could inspire y'all to want to cook more at home, try new things. When you try these recipes out, might take a little bit of time, but it's worth it. It's like gourmet meals at home, like what is that? Those frozen meals?
What frozen meals?
That people get sponsored with.
Blue Apron.
Like Blue Apron, like farm to door to farm to table, whatever. Like who? This is so much better. That was a while to say that, but I'm delirious. The food's just so good. I highly recommend getting this recipe book and trying it out. If you're interested in seeing more of the recipes I tried out, do check out my Patreon. I'm planning on posting a meditation on there with singing bowls and stuff because I have a meditation gig actually this week. So I'm really excited about that. So if you want to hear more about that, do check out my Patreon. And until then, I'll see you very soon. Bye, friends. Why did we even do the same?